Well, hello. Chris did the last intro, so now you get to hear my voice. Welcome to How Do We Human? It's the podcast where we have problems. I'm one of your hosts, Evan Cox.
I'm one of your hosts, Chris Binning. You still get to hear my voice?
It's true. Today I'm talking in a whisper for some reason, even though we were just talking for like a half an hour and I was talking at a normal volume. I think I needed to ease things down.
Yeah, it's time to simmer down now.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Remember that sketch? Remember that sketch from 30 years ago?
Yes.
Should they do it again?
Probably. Couldn't hurt. Might do some good in the world. Bring everyone together. Like what we're trying to do today.
Yeah, we're trying to recap some past episodes, see, what's happened with us since then. Do we have any updates, any new thoughts on some of these topics? We're going through 30 episodes again. It's possible we won't have anything to say about some of them.
Always possible.
But here are these 30 episodes. And the question on everyone's mind, is Evan going to make a little noise after each episode title is read?
I'm going to be mocked again. I got called out last time.
Yeah.
I could try.
Shots fired from within the home.
I know.
Here are these 30 episodes, and we'll see, is Evan going to make a noise?
All right.
Episode number 1 that we're talking about today. End of year lists.
My old acquaintance be forgot.
Starting out with taking a big swing.
I'm already being criticized.
Change of plans.
My old acquaintances not be forgot, maybe.
Superstitions and rituals.
Knocking on wood.
DIY.
You do it yourself.
Borrowing and lending.
Give me that.
Arcades. Shame. Numbers.
Uno, dos, tres.
Scooter culture. The beach, which was our lost episode.
Oh, got sand everywhere.
Going to the chiropractor. The March craziness bracket, parts 1 and 2.
Give me the ball.
Fandom. Grudges. Live streaming.
You're live in 3, 2.
As seen on TV.
Ooh. I'm falling behind. I can't catch up.
Baha Men Mania, an investigative report.
Who let the dogs out?
Gossip.
I let the dogs out.
Trains. Perfectionism.
That was a terrible train sound.
Buying a car.
I can't take the train anymore. I need a car.
Sitting.
That's how I drive.
Anxiety.
That's what I feel when I drive.
Decorating.
And my little hula girl goes here in my car.
Talking to strangers.
Hey, nice car.
Memes.
Looking back at the lady.
Content.
Oh, I'm out.
Sunglasses.
The sun.
And sugar.
That
very, very impressive, very delightful, I'm sure, to the listeners. Listeners, if you enjoy when Evan makes a little noise after the episode titles are read, please reach out to us either on Instagram at HowDoWeHuman, on the live, or not the live, but the video versions of the episodes on YouTube, or send us an email to howdowehumanpod@gmail.com. Let us know if you love when Evan makes a little noise.
I don't know. I mean, most of those were like full sentences. I think the first time was just, it just all kind of came together. And now I'm really struggling. There was an entire one there I just didn't do anything for.
That's true. You were out. You just didn't have anything.
Nothing for content, except this podcast.
even though you may have run out of sounds to make, have you run out of things to say about any of these 30 episodes, Evan?
Yeah, pulling up the list, or at least I'm trying to. Sort of failing. I can give you a. I know there's a. You ever toy around with any of these where you got like your browser and you can like split screen it? I know it's an option. I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, I don't know how to do it, and I don't even know that I want to do it, to be honest.
I mean, but what I just did was manually make a split screen by turning
but
this
then
tab into its own window and dragging it to the side. So
that's my way of doing it. Yeah,
I get it would be nicer to just push a button. I don't know where that button is, and this old dog ain't learning new tricks.
I don't know. Like at work, some people do like the split screen with the different programs we're supposed to be using, and I have found that it makes them run slower to have them both on a split screen. So maybe that's part of my aversion to it. I mean, granted, my computer here is much more modern than what we use at work, but really that could be part of these slow running issues. But it's really just an example of I got one piece of evidence to validate doing less work.
Nice.
And so that's
take that
I'm going to take it and run with it.
I guess one looking down this list, it's kind of came up recently is grudges. I feel like I can hold a grudge. Oh, I can hold one and keep it and think about it for years and years and years. But just recently I was talking with my parents and I was like, I forgive you. No. I was talking with them about something else, like a former job. I've brought it up on this podcast before. A former job that was really just awful, just a nightmare. And I definitely have held grudges against certain people. And it was just kind of yesterday. I was like thinking about it again. And I'm like, you know what? I hold that grudge in, I don't know how to explain this properly, but like in word only, in the sense that like I've just gotten so used to having a grudge against this that if someone brought that person up, I'd be like, yeah, fuck that guy or fuck her, whatever. And the venom isn't there anymore. So I think it's just time to let go. I don't think about it as much as I used to. And when I do think about it, it doesn't make me mad. Maybe I'm getting better at not holding grudges.
That's interesting. I guess maybe I'm in a similar mindset as you, although there may be exceptions where I am just like, yeah, fuck that guy. I don't know if this counts as a grudge or if this is something separate. I'll let you decide, because like I might not necessarily hold a grudge, but I do take like those like a wronging, if you will. I might not hold a grudge about it, but I will still like, it's impossible for me to not let that still color a little bit of my opinion of that person. So I don't know if that's a grudge or if that's different.
Learned behavior.
I don't know if that's me holding a grudge or me being a smart and observant person.
Yeah, I think like everything in life, it's nothing's black and white. You can say like,
Skunks.
"Oh, don't hold." Press. I hit the microphone. Yeah, like it's easy to say don't hold grudges, but yeah, I think that there is obviously a healthy version of like, it's almost like learning from an experience with someone how to act in the future when you meet a similar person. You've learned. I don't know. Hopefully we're growing a little bit.
Yeah.
I can't say.
Oh,
No!
no, we both had something to say.
It would be very ironic if we were both about to lead into the same topic.
I was going to lead into one. Which one were you going to lead into?
I think there's no way we were leading into the same one. I was going to lead into trains.
Okay, that's true. We were not going to lead into the same one.
And I was saying that would have been great because it would have been like a little train wreck.
Train of thought.
Or two trains of thoughts colliding. And
I was going to lead into fandom for the record, but what do you want to say about trains?
All I was going to say is I've been on a train. When we recorded that episode, this was a mystery episode. Reminder for those out of the know.
Yes, we got this topic by playing Wordle.
Oh, yes. I was going to say random word generator, but I forgot we started getting inventive with the hot tech of the day.
Yeah.
And or Don't Worry, Darling, where I counted every word in the script and had you pick a random number.
Well, okay, but the Don't Worry, Darling one was from a review of the movie, and when it was Barbie, then it was the script. So we really did get creative with some of these mystery episodes, and this is the third mystery episode that we've done in 170 episodes, and they start coming a little faster than as we move on, and
this might be directly the spot where we started going like, all right, really struggling for topics, and then we went to another 150 episodes or so.
There is I do think that this is right around the time of like we may still be kind of in COVID time a little bit. I mean, it's tough to pinpoint like when did we fully get out of that. But I think that we're still in like there are still levels of lockdown and mask requirements at this time when we're recording this, or these 30 episodes. And I think that, you start going to fewer places, you start interacting with fewer people.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was like, I don't have anything to talk about because we're not still doing the same stuff.
We were in a spot where I could not have gotten on a train if I wanted to.
It's true.
And I did. Mostly just here. I don't remember if I talked about my train trip all that much. Maybe I did.
You did a little bit,
but I loved it. I'd do it again. It's a fun way to travel. It's like a bus, but it's big, and you can walk around it.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of trains. We did take a train from London to Edinburgh when my wife and I went to the UK last year, and hey, it's fun. I like to take a little train.
Yeah.
Why can't we have more mass transit and trains in the US?
I know. Well, and that was also my experience in, people always say it, but when I was in New York a year ago or so, like I only took the subway one place. My friend lives in roughly the Queens area. I was in Brooklyn. I hopped on the subway, and it's like, hey, it's nothing special. Just it works. You just get on the train and you're there. It's really nice. And I should say, I mean, I had ridden trains like the LA train, Long Beach to LA, like that sort of thing. For whatever reason, in my mind, I don't count that. I'm thinking more like you're talking about like a trip, like a train that can take you wherever the hell we were going. But I don't remember if I talked about this. Before I was in line for the bathroom on the train, and there was a guy in front of me just like looking distraught, and he looks to me and he's like, "Can I borrow your phone?" I let him do it. I was scared though. I'm like, strangers on a train.
Right. What did you do?
One before.
Did he commit a murder on the Orient Express with your phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he hacked into my phone. He pushed a special little button that makes a special little noise that caused everyone to have heart attacks.
We've been privy to the fact that you like to make a special little noise after I read out episode titles.
Yeah.
Can you hit me with what that noise sounded like? Obviously, it won't cause any medical issues for myself or the listeners because this is Evan making the noise and it's not the noise coming explicitly from the phone. But I would like just a little taste of what caused that mass murder on the Orient Express.
That up.
Yeah, that'll do it. Oh, and there's a little bit extra. Wow, that's I can see how that caused a problem. It's interesting because I think of a heart attack as being something fast, but maybe it's not, and that's just like
the rest of it's for the stragglers, those who are strong in heart.
Yeah, gotcha.
You know, they're lifting King Arthur's sword.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was. You had to be strong at heart.
It sounds like, though, you were talking to a stranger, which is another topic.
Hey, yeah. And so I get very uncomfortable talking to strangers. Or unless I don't know. I think I go off of vibes, not to use the word of the year. But, sometimes you meet a person and they just say something to you and you're like, this person's cool. Like, whatever. Yes. We can chat. That's fine. Yes. This guy was not that. This guy gave me a vibe of like, he might just steal my phone or do something shitty. And I immediately gave him my phone.
Yeah, I have the same thing as you where like it really depends on what kind of vibe the other person is giving off, how okay I am to talk to them, and how easy it will be. You know, this isn't really the same thing exactly, but tying it back to customer service stuff. You know, people come up to me at work and they want to talk to me, and some of them want to be angry about it. I don't want to talk to you.
No.
Some of them want to tell me their medical issues. I don't want to talk to you.
Not my interest.
But every now and then you get somebody with like a genuine question, but is like super nice and normal about it. Hey,
what a novelty.
Let me help you out. Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. We had just yesterday, believe it or not, just yesterday, we were at a art store picking a few arty things up, you know.
Garfunkel?
Artistes. You could say Garfunkel. Yeah. But we're standing in the aisle looking at stuff, and this guy, young guy, which I would expect this kind of behavior from an old guy. This is a young guy. Young man. At the art store today. I do.
Before it was connected to someone else.
Remember how it used to feel.
It's weird to hear. Hey, not to be this guy real quick, but weird to hear that song at a wedding now. It used to be like one of the go-to white people wedding songs, and you were asking about songs for your wedding.
This might be out of the rotation.
That one might be. You're going to see that on a lot of lists. Yeah. It's time for that one to go.
What about In the Navy?
Sure.
Okay. Other YMCA. What's the name of that group?
Other YMCA. Village People?
Village People, yeah. I met some of them
once. You could do Macho Man as well, I believe.
Yeah. The Village People. Large guys.
Well, it takes a village. Doesn't make any sense.
Nope. But I'll pretend it did. Anyways, we're in the aisle at this art store, and a guy comes around the corner. It's not even like he comes around the corner, stops and looks at stuff, and then talks to us. He just like pops around the corner and is talking to us already. He just says, "Oh, what kind of projects you guys working on?" And here's the thing. Jocelyn was getting stuff. I ended up buying a few things, but I didn't have any projects I'm working on. So I didn't answer. But then I noticed Jocelyn didn't realize that he was talking to us. So she didn't answer. And this question was laying in the air for an unfortunate amount of time before like she realized, like I just never said anything. I just stood there in silence because I'm like, I'm not working on anything, so I refuse to answer. So yeah, I'm still broken. Not good at talking to strangers, I think.
Yeah, I'm not good at being the one to initiate a conversation with a stranger. Like that's super rare.
Yeah.
But I think when a stranger talks to me, I'm much better at that. I have been like meeting new people in the building since we've moved in.
Okay.
And I'm trying to, be like a cool neighborly guy,
You're gonna be seeing a lot of me.
and I think it's been going relatively well, but there is a little bit of like, am I doing too much?
Yeah. It's possible.
I gotta play this cool.
Yeah. It's overthinking. I think it's the whole podcast.
I walk around everything with my sunglasses and my Joe Cool shirt, and I'm like, "Hey, I'm your neighbor, baby."
But if you're wanting to bond with neighbors, really get to know them, are any of these neighbors, getting on the gossip train, telling you, here's what happens in the building. You're gonna need to know. This person's wild.
Not really. There was our garage door opener is a little fickle, and so I did ask one other person that I met in the building elevator, like, because they were coming in behind me and they watched me struggle with it, and so I felt obligated to prove basically like that it wasn't me, it was the technology.
Yes.
I wanted to be like, you guys ever have issues with this? And they're like, oh my God, all the time. So that's been the extent of it. That's not really gossip, but I do a lot of gossiping at work. That's my big gossip place.
Well, that has always been my gossip place, but now I work remote and have for years, basically since COVID. I've almost pretty much exclusively worked from home. So there'll be little, you get a little Slack message back and forth or whatever. But yeah, the gossip's way, way, way down because I just don't see people as much anymore.
Yeah.
You getting a lot of good stuff over there?
Yeah, I mean, people are getting fired, suspended, getting final letters of warning, all sorts of good stuff over there. So we love to all share that information. The problem is, and this is inherent to gossip, but some of that stuff's not even true. But you hear
That's tough.
And then you start sharing what you've heard with other people, and it spirals out of control.
I like to think, I think just by necessity, I don't know if that's the right word, but by working remote, like I said, I am just gossiping a lot less. And I'd like to think like, oh, maybe I just do gossip less. But I used to, I quite enjoyed a bit of gossip. But I like to think if I'm spreading the gossip, I'm a responsible gossip. And those situations where something untrue is gossiped about, that means you didn't do your due diligence. You misheard something, or you leapt to a conclusion, and instead of saying like, this is just kind of what I'm thinking, but I heard this and it kind of sounds like this, right? Now you're spreading a fact in your mind. That's irresponsible gossiping.
Yes.
Go back to school.
There is at least one coworker who we've all determined you cannot believe what he says.
Oh no.
It will frequently be a lie.
Damn.
And whether or not he's making it up just to do it for fun, or he's getting bad information and spreading it. I don't know, but we
what if
we
it's
know that
actually,
if he's doing it, it's you can't trust it.
What if this gossip is being passed to him by someone else who's just fucking with him?
Could be.
It could be someone else's fault. Maybe this guy's innocent.
Yeah,
I'm on this guy's side.
Yeah. I'm not going to jump to him being innocent, but it could go deeper. I mean, he's still an accomplice because what he's said has been proven to not be true. So it is like, if it is being fed to him, why does he keep taking this information? I don't know.
Because it's so juicy. How can you not?
Don't get me wrong. I love juicy goss. I love that goss dripping down my chin, which I may have even said when we recorded that episode. That sounds like a thing I would have said.
It does. I don't know if that's good or not, but it does sound like something you said. What can you say? Looking down, another thing on this list that I have just taken a nosedive on is sugar. I can't stop.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a fiend.
Yeah, me too.
It's a problem. It's a massive
sugar
problem.
And I don't think we ever did an episode on this, but I also salt and or sodium, however you want to classify it. Those are two things that I have a little too much of right now.
Same. Yeah, I like to indulge.
Yeah, can't I just enjoy something for once without it being detrimental to my health?
Yeah, no.
And by for once, I mean once every meal.
For once, I mean
once every meal, and also during snack time between
possibly
meals.
Overnight. Sometimes for breakfast.
Yeah.
Like, I could make eggs, or I could have a couple Oreos and call that a healthy breakfast.
Yeah, for a little while, I just had a bag of chocolate chips in the fridge, and sometimes you just get a little handful of chocolate chips and throw them in your mouth.
That's good shit.
Yeah, we love to scavenge.
Yeah.
Like our ancestors. I'm throwing it back to them. Scavenging for food when my ancestors rustling around in the brush, and they're
like, our instincts.
Toll House chocolate chips.
We're getting in touch with our forefathers.
Yeah.
How come nobody calls cavemen forefathers? Put a little respect on their name.
That's right.
My forefathers, the cavemen.
I did take a 23andMe test I received for Christmas, and then I got the results back a couple weeks ago. Your boy big on Neanderthal DNA.
That's a thing.
The forefathers continue to represent.
Wow. I did not realize that was a thing.
Yeah, I didn't either.
No. Fun way to find out.
Yep. It was like, you old as hell. That's what the 23andMe results said.
Damn. That's fantastic. I love
it. I guess we can loop back to fandom. I didn't really have a lot to say about it, but I do feel like I hold grudges, I guess, towards fandom. I find it much harder to just enjoy things. Call it content.
Yeah.
I find it hard to enjoy stuff because of how fandoms treat the things I like, or in some cases don't like. But they treat it like it's the greatest thing in the world. And if you like something, great. Stop pushing it on me. I don't like it.
Let it be.
We were talking before we started recording about SNL and SNL fandom.
Yeah.
And
which
how
we would count ourselves among if they didn't suck.
Exactly. That's the big takeaway, is like there are a lot of things I, in theory, should be a part of the fandom of.
Yeah.
But the fandoms ruined my enjoyment of those things.
Yeah.
I mean, not completely, but enough to where I'm like, I don't really want to tell people I like certain things anymore because I don't want either to get into a conversation with someone who is that part of the fandom I don't like, or get into a conversation with someone who associates that fandom with that more obnoxious group and thinks that I'm part of it. So it's like hard to tell other people about things I like.
It's just fandoms can be so aggressive. And it's you know, we've said that since the beginning of the podcast. Like, I pretty much wear no, like I was going to say I pretty much don't wear shirts with like, I don't know, logos on it, shows I like, movies, bands. I was going to say I do get band shirts when I go to concerts, and I'll like wear those around here, but like it's just knowing, again, it's overthinking it for sure, because you might just wear that and then meet someone cool, and then you just have a moment of like, yeah, we're both cool. But in my mind, it's like, hey, I put a Metallica shirt on, and someone's like, yeah, but you only like the first 3 albums, right? Like, yeah, it's kind of like I like some more than that, and then suddenly I'm a bad guy because I wore a fucking shirt.
Yeah, I hear you. I mean, we talked about this a while ago, but when I had found that Muppet shirt that I like wanted, and then it took me forever to decide if I should
Abbey
get it.
Road Muppet
shirt. And I have it, and I've worn it out a couple times, but there is still a part of me that's like, I don't want people to think I'm a Disney adult or something that like has a big reputation around it. I also ended up buying, and this took a while. They had sold out of them, then they brought them back.
Oh.
And they maybe brought them back in a color that I didn't think I was going to receive, but I ordered it because I had finally decided to order this piece of clothing after months and months of deciding. Went to go order it. It was sold out, no longer available. And not even like sold out, but it's still on the website. Not on the website anymore. Gone. Several months later, it was brought back. Hey, we have these hats that say "What's up, jerks" on it. A reference to Jason Mantzoukas, especially as his co-host catchphrase when hosting the How Did This Get Made podcast.
Yeah.
I've only worn it once out in public. Didn't get any sort of reaction. And I don't know. It's hard for me to be like, I should wear that out again.
Yeah. Because like, even if you don't know the reference, that is a hat that should get a reaction.
Right.
So regardless, you're stepping out the door, getting ready. Oh,
yeah.
Who's coming at me? I'm not a jerk.
Mm-hmm.
You might
exactly. You might be. So yeah, I mean, there is. I don't even know what we're talking about at this point, but my opinions of fandoms and things I like, even when it seems like those things should overlap, they're still very different.
Yeah. It is interesting to have kind of watched like the big fandom, which began well before we recorded that episode, but was definitely still in full force, was, the Marvel, that really created a new realm of fans that are rabid and waiting all year for Comic-Con. I gotta get in that crowded hall, and
and especially Marvel versus DC fandoms.
Oh my goodness! Yeah.
You can't like them both. You have to exclusively like one.
You have to pick.
I think another fandom that I've never been a part of. I've seen one installment of this program.
Are you for real? You've what?
Doctor Who.
Never seen it. Never seen anything. Do not care for their fandom, and it's kept me from ever watching the show that I've heard I would love.
That's exactly my point. Is like I've seen clips and things and heard episodes described, and I'm like, that does sound interesting. But the Doctor Who fandom, which I think has largely toned itself down in the last 10 years or so.
Okay.
Like I think 15 years ago, that fandom was active and vocal about how you have to watch and love this. Yeah. But yeah, that's an example of like a fandom that has kept created a barrier to entry for me.
Yeah. Similarly, except that I was a big fan of it. Like I don't watch Rick and Morty at all anymore. Like I loved the first few seasons of that show, and that fan base is horrible.
Yeah.
I was just like, it's all I think about now. It's like, am I one of them?
Right.
So I just don't watch it.
Yeah. That's
problem solved.
Fair enough.
Get better fans.
Are you worried? Fault. Okay. Are you worried now?
Yes.
That if you told people like, yeah, I used to like Rick and Morty, but I don't really like it anymore. Right. Yeah. I liked the first couple seasons. After that, I'm not crazy about it. Are you worried that people are going to be like, this guy is a Justin Roiland defender for his problematic behavior?
Yeah, absolutely. It's become a complicated thing, but it is worth saying. There was never a point where I was like, it's not that good. I just haven't watched it in however long that's been, 5 years.
Yeah.
So, and that, to be fair, that's a part of it. It does make it less appealing to watch. It's like, oh, the guy that does all the funny voices is kind of a piece of shit. Yeah, it makes it a little less appealing, even though they've recast them. I think I don't know. I'm out of my depth. No one should talk about Rick and Morty. It's not safe.
It's not safe.
I like Dan Harmon's other show, Crapopolis. It's very funny.
Something that you were big into at the time was scooter culture. You have since moved away from a big scooter area, big metropolitan area where they have the scooters just littered across the sidewalks ready to be snatched up.
Yeah.
Do you miss scooter culture now that you live in the mountains?
In media, I just saw, maybe call it content. I was watching some content and a character came in on a bird scooter. And it did make me go like, it's not a thing I think about ever. Like, I'm not up here going like, God, I wish I had scooters. But yeah, I'm a little nostalgic for it. It was a fun time riding around those scooters. Just riding around LA. Rode around some places that you shouldn't ride a scooter in. Yeah. I mean, I lived next to like... They actually... Someone did. I didn't see who it was, but I saw something where that intersection by where I used to live outside the Vista was named the most dangerous intersection in Los Angeles.
Evan, I was frequently voting in that poll, and I do feel like I helped. I was on the right side of that vote many a time, in solidarity with your experience of living there.
I rode scooters through that intersection too many times, but I survived to tell the tale.
I do think that there were some strange advancements in that. It was a bracket, of course. It was March Madness. They do on the Americana at Brand Memes Instagram account. They do March Madness, and it was ranking all the intersections in LA to see which one is the worst.
And look at us, we're talking about a meme account.
And it's also a March Madness thing, which is what led us to do March Craziness, which was a bunch of songs named Crazy, or at least with Crazy in the title. I think
they all exclusively were called Crazy.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Which I love those episodes. And that is probably, like, I think, like we said, the People's Sexiest Man, that might have been my favorite bracket. This is my favorite idea and execution ever. Like,
I'll agree with that. Yeah,
going through 32 songs with the same title it felt like we were going insane by the end of it. I think it's like 4.5 hours worth of content.
Yeah, and maybe we cut this out. I don't know. Was it at the end of this bracket where it did feel like we lost our guest in terms of like his being present in the episode? I don't remember if it was this one or the Christmas one, where just like we're trying to get through these brackets and he's just like, hey man, you guys are so cool. I really love. Like, hey,
there might have been some imbibing going on earlier in the episode, and he might not have been aware we were going to be recording for like 4 hours. So,
got him.
Yes, I believe that was this episode where there was some extra editing. It's good stuff.
There is another episode that I want to talk about, but Good. Are there others you want to get to before I talk about?
Oh my God. You're going to talk about one that's just going to wrap it all up and I can't jump in? You're talking the be all end all? Decorating?
That's it.
Not in a how I've changed way, but like also similarly looking back on the beach episode. I'd be curious myself to re-listen to that because my audio was fucked the whole way and I re-recorded all of my lines.
Yeah, that's why we refer to it as our lost episode, is we recorded it and then
peak
somehow
COVID behavior.
Somehow only like Evan's audio got completely ruined.
And I believe what we landed on was I had set my phone on my audio interface and my audio was just unlistenable.
Yeah, and so Evan had to go back through and take each thing that I said and record what he thinks he said in the episode.
It was not fun. It was not fun, but it was very fun to see how it came together. And listening to it, I'm like, you know what? I did a pretty good job.
And it was a relief because at the same time, we were like, I really don't want to re-record that episode from scratch.
And I don't remember what
only you had to do it, which is great.
I don't remember what it is at this point, but the reason that was the decision, like, fuck it, I'm going to do it, is there was something in this episode that we were both like, that's the funniest thing we've ever done.
Yeah, and now we have no idea what it is.
I have no idea what it was. It took place on the beach.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that much. I'm going to have to re-listen to that. I haven't listened, outside of editing current episodes, I haven't listened to an episode of this podcast in a very long time. It would be fun to go back, as we're essentially doing right now. DIY, I was very into it at the time, and I still do a lot of DIY stuff, but I think I've come to the conclusion I'm not very good at it. I got to keep trying and maybe get better, but it doesn't come naturally to me. I could tell you that. And part of the reason I feel this way, perfectionism, something I will never shake, even though anyone can look at me and go like, hey man, nothing you've ever done is perfect. I know. That's why I'm so unhappy all the time.
Exactly.
Those are my big ones. Shame. Yeah, it's hanging out there in some ways. Superstitions. Yeah, I think I'm about the same. I'll knock on wood. That's about it.
There's something about, like, especially at this point, and I'm sure even more so beyond these episodes, like as we look at episodes in the next couple weeks, there are some in here where I'm just like, why in the world Did we do a whole episode on numbers?
Yeah, I was looking at that, trying to remember.
As seen on TV, why did we do that?
There's
like
reasons.
Some of these that sound like they would also be weird, like sugar at first is like,
yeah.
Oh, why? But then it, like that clicks immediately for me. Of like,
oh yeah, of course. It
of
rules my life.
Yeah. But some of these other ones, like I can't fathom what we talked about or what the inspiration was behind them.
I mean, I definitely remember at this time, in particular, me coming to the table with a lot of episodes like this because I thought it was funny to do an episode about numbers, and you were maybe a little less assured.
I mean, I do think that it's funny. I just don't know that I had a lot to say.
And it's tough to say whether we did or not. All I can say is right now I remember that I have a better memory for numbers than other things in my life. I have a beautiful mind.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
The episode that I wanted to talk about before we wrap up, Baha Men Mania, an investigative report.
Yes.
I don't even remember how. I mean, I'm sure it. After we did the As Seen on TV episode, we must have said something in there.
Yeah.
About who let the dogs out or the Baha Men or something. And that caused us to launch into, we got to do a whole episode on this.
There was something that led us to finding out, I believe this, I might be mixing things up, but it led us to find out that Who Let the Dogs Out as We Know It is a cover song.
Yes.
And I was like, what the?
Yeah.
I think it was in that prior episode, and we just kind of both went like, yeah, we gotta look into this. There's something afoot.
Yeah. The only reason that I want to talk about this episode is you may see, as we wrap this podcast up, you may see some more things in that vein of investigative reporting on
possibly
silly little nonsense.
Yeah. And we hope you enjoyed that.
Yeah, and if you didn't enjoy it, hey, the format's going to be different. So you might be...
give it a try.
Yeah, give it a try. We've recorded 7 so far, and they're silly and fun, but also educational.
Yes. So get ready.
Yeah, get ready. And also, it's time for us to get ready to take our little 5-question quiz.
These are not going my way. It's like I'm doing fine. I'm not doing bad.
You're not doing bad, no.
You do exactly the same as me or better by one question.
Yeah, the score currently, it's anybody's game. We're racing to 100 points. I have 94 points. Evan has 83 points.
Okay.
Evan, do you feel like this is your week?
No.
Okay. Well... I'm sorry to hear that, but let's see how we do today.
Okay.
Question number 1. What animal appears on the coat of arms of the Canary Islands? Dolphin, lion, eagle, or dog?
This is ridiculous. You can't.
You'd think it'd be canary.
You'd think they would at least throw canary, because clearly canary's not the answer. But you throw canary in there, I would have taken it. I have a instinctual guess. I have no idea, though.
I have no idea, but I also have a guess. I'm going to say dolphin.
I'm going to say lion.
Okay.
Dog. Which country occupies most of the, I don't know how to say that, Jutland or Jutland? Any idea? Jutland.
I think it will depend on which country.
That is true.
It's on.
I'll just confidently say Jutland. Which country occupies most of the Jutland Peninsula? Germany, Hungary, Denmark, or Sweden?
This would be pretty easy if I knew my European geography really well, which I don't.
This would be really, really easy if I knew which country occupies most of the peninsula.
Well, I mean, yeah, even more than that. Whatever. I have my answer. I don't know. I don't know, but I have the one I'm going to pick.
Peninsula. Okay. I'm changing my answer. And now I'm scared, but I'm sticking with it. I'm going Sweden.
I'm going Denmark.
Damn it.
It was Denmark, baby. Question number 3. The planting moon is associated with which month? May, June, September, or December?
Educated guess. But I'm locked in.
Okay, I will... man. I guess I'm between two, but I will... yeah, okay, I'll lock in. I have my answer.
Okay. I'm going to say May.
Me too.
Fuck you.
That was correct, though. We both got a question correct.
Which Russian Tsar was assassinated in 1881? Nicholas II, Alexander II, Paul I, or Peter the Great?
Zero idea. I have my answer. I'm locked in.
Oh, what am I haven't. I might know this. I don't know. I'm locked in.
Okay.
I should never say I might know this because I'm just going to look like an idiot.
I'm saying Nicholas II.
I'm going to say Alexander II.
Yes! That was correct, Evan. You did know it.
I did. I've seen an old Russian movie about it.
The final question.
We're all tied up now.
We are all tied up. Which soft drink company opened a bottling plant in Afghanistan in 2006? Coca-Cola, Sprite, Fanta, or Pepsi?
Fanta, don't you wanna? Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm going first thought, best thought.
I'm going to have to do that too.
This sounds vaguely familiar, but not in the way that I remember who it was.
Correct. I also feel like there is a piece of me that learned this at some point, but I don't know that the answer I'm going to choose is what's right.
That piece of you was not your brain.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm locked in.
My elbow learned this many years ago. I'm locked in. Evan, are you locked in? I'm going Fanta.
I'm going Coca-Cola.
It was Coca-Cola, Evan. That is correct. It was your week. You scored more than me. That pushes the score to 86 for Evan and 96 for myself.
Oof. Look.
It is possible that I hit 100 points next time.
It's possible.
Based on how I did today, unlikely, but it's possible.
Technically, it is possible that I win. Very, very unlikely.
It is possible.
My goal is to hit 90 before you hit 100.
Okay. Well, both of those things might come true next week.
Tune in.
So you gotta check it out, baby.
Yeah. Come on. What's the worst that could happen? Hang out with your guys.
Hey, where the boys are here.
Yeah.
Who do I think should be president?
Now we're podcasting.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of some fandoms, I've got some grudges against.
That's fair.
Okay, goodbye.
Okay, bye.